I don't know if you can hear this, but my darling son blew out my speaker. It's going. All right, so inside of here, panel number 1, there's a screw. Pop this off with a little clip underneath. That's panel, there's 2, 3. Inside of this little piece is 4, 5, and down underneath are screws 6 and 7. The only tools I needed were the plastic removal tools for auto, 7mm ratchet on my drill bit, and a screwdriver that I covered with a little cloth so I didn't mess up the trim. Here's a pro tip. Make sure you line up your screws in the order that you took them out. That way it's super easy to know which goes where when you reverse the process. Starting in the corner with the mirrors, I just unloosened all of the tabs before I was able to easily lift and remove the door. With the door panel off, I was able to remove each of the electrical component clips in order to be able to access the speaker clip. The next step was taking the 4 screws out of the speaker and gently lifting it and pulling it out. So if you want to know if the speaker's been blown out, hold it up to the light and look for the cracks. I made a quick trip to my auto supply store for a silicone base glue. Now, some people told me you can use super glue, but after a lot of research, I decided not to use the super glue because they said the super glue cracks over time with the heat. I put everything back together just like it was in reverse. And with a couple of clips later, guess what? I'm back in business. Now, here's something that I had to make sure I did once I got that door panel on. I made sure I tested to make sure the electrical was working properly before screwing everything back together. Because you know what? I would have been so bad if I didn't clip anything right and I had to go back in that door. Now with everything back together and clipped all up, I'm ready to turn on my radio. And guess what? It works like perfection. Woo-hoo.